Classroom environment is, according to Joan Young in her article Encouragement in the Classroom, one of the most important factors affecting student learning. But what is classroom environment? I believe that any teacher would agree that there are multiple facets to what makes up a positive classroom environment. A classroom needs to be in positive environment in ways that cannot be defined in terms of physical space. The classroom should be a place where students want to go. At the very least, it should be a place where students feel safe and supported, regardless of what is going on in their lives outside of the classroom. A positive classroom environment involves being supportive to the emotions and health of students. The term classroom environment is also used when discussing classroom management and behavioral issues. Behavioral issues are a problem for multiple reasons. First, when a student is misbehaving or is off task, that student is not gaining knowledge or practicing the skills intended by the lesson. They are, therefore, not undergoing a positive change in knowledge. But aside from that student's loss of learning opportunity, other students frequently suffer when even just one student has a behavioral issue. The student may be distracting to those around him or her who are actually trying to work. The student may be the misbehaving student may draw the teacher away from their instruction and halt the class entirely. A positive classroom environment, then, is one in which students are not negatively impacting each other's ability to learn and grow. Finally, classroom environment involves the physical space of the classroom. There are infinite ways a teacher can arrange his or her classroom, assuming they have a choice in how it is set up. At my school, some classrooms are arranged quite traditionally, with desks arranged in rows. Some rooms are arranged with tables to encourage the students to communicate with each other. Some rooms even involve preferential seating. The Central Institute for the Deaf defines preferential seating as a student seated in a location that is most beneficial for their learning in the classroom. While I agree with this description, I also often hear the term preferential seating used to describe a room with a large variety of seating choices. In my school, I photographed 3 classrooms with distinct physical environments. The first was a social studies room with that preferential seating setup. The students can sit anywhere they want in the room, and there are many different options to choose from. Not necessarily a downside, but something requisite to setting up a room this way is strong behavioral management skills on the part of the teacher. The teacher who teaches in this room is known for keeping her class on task while still maintaining a loose demeanor that matches the physical space. The second room I photographed was an English language arts room, in which the students sit around circular tables. A benefit to this seating arrangement is that it encourages discussion among students, which is why the teacher used it for language arts, which involves much conversation about text. The social advantage of this arrangement is also a potential downside, however, as students may be too chatty if not well managed. Finally, the third room I photographed was a math classroom. This classroom had a traditional arrangement, with desks arranged in rows. The desks are paired together, which the teacher explains is for opportunities of cooperative learning between shoulder partners. An advantage to this arrangement is that students are discouraged from being off task, and they are all facing forward, which helps them be comfortable and focus on instruction. A downside is the rigidity of the arrangement. Students are unlikely to think of a classroom arranged in this way as fun based on the physical space alone.